Hello everyone, I'm Wes, and welcome to Retro Console Repairs and Mods. On this channel we give old school consoles and handhelds some TLC, fresh upgrades, and slick mods. If you like what I do, please remember to smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, and share the video with everyone you know. In this episode, we're going to take a look at these three PlayStation 2s that I got in a bundle off of Facebook Marketplace. So, I don't know if these work or not. The person who I bought them from was unsure, so I actually got them as unworking. So, I'm going to get these hooked up, and we're going to get them tested out and see if they work. Alright, so here's our first one. We're going to take a look at this PlayStation 2 Slim. We're going to see if it works. So the first thing I will say is I don't think the spring on this thing is really good. I don't think they made any of these different. This is a SCPH 7501, and I've had a couple of these, so I think they actually are supposed to open when you push the button. So let's give this thing a shot. I'm going to try it with a DVD and see if it works. So it is starting up. Let's see if the disc actually reads. So it did not read. It is not reading. Alright, let's try a CD. See if it reads a regular CD. So it is reading regular CDs, it's just not reading DVDs. So this one probably has a bad laser. So these are not compatible with PMAP, so I can't actually hook my UART connector up to them and actually tune these lasers. So essentially this is just a quick and dirty laser replacement. So, alright, get this one off to the side and get the next one hooked up. And we got no power on PlayStation number 2. So, we'll get this one checked out. This one off to the side. And PlayStation number 3. We do have a power light on this one. Let's go ahead and turn it on. This one needs a belt change. This one is struggling to read. I can hear the disc making clicking noises, but that's about it. And we're not reading DVDs either. Click, click, click. Alright. Alright, we got all three of these diagnosed. I'm going to start with the PS2 Slim, and we'll work our way back to this one. Alright, we're back with the PlayStation 2 Slim. So I can tell that this PS2 Slim has not been opened before because the warranty sticker is still intact. So I'm going to bring over my hot air station and heat this up and get this warranty sticker up because I like to preserve them. So the first thing I'm going to look at here is this spring. Find out why this spring is not working the way that it should. Yeah, the spring. So there's supposed to be a spring back here that actually pops the door open. And that spring is completely gone. So now I know why somebody took the lid switch out. Because whoever took it out the last time actually broke the lid. Alright, so I got this lid fixed. So there you go. It's opening the way that it's supposed to. Let's get this laser fixed up. So on this laser, you're going to find that there is a little solder blob here that needs to be removed. Usually this solder blob is in there during shipping, so make sure you check your laser and check your laser and see if that solder blob is there. If it is there, you need to remove it before you put the laser in. All right, so this is really interesting because this laser actually has a it has this piece on here that rides on the worm gear, so that's interesting. Don't think I've actually come across that before. Now I'm going to go ahead and test this laser before I put the shell back on this, just because I don't, or before I put the lid back on it, I should say, because I don't want to have to take it all apart again. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and test this with a regular CD first. That worked really good. Went straight to the PlayStation 2 logo. Didn't take any time at all to load. That's great. Let's go ahead and try this with a DVD now. And there we go, same thing. This PlayStation 2 is all fixed up. I'm going to go ahead and get this back together, and we'll move on to the next one. All right, PlayStation 2 is a SCPH 30001. So I'm going to get this tore down. It's not reading discs. So let's see what's wrong with it. So this unit is missing the warranty sticker, so I know that somebody's been here before. The other reason I know that is because it's got the big refurbished sticker on the back of it, so apparently somebody has been in this thing before. I'm going to recommend something to you guys. Use a pair of tweezers when you take these ribbons out, because these things are getting old now. And what I'm noticing is the blue... this little blue tab here will actually fall off, and it'll make it really difficult for that to go in and out of that that connector right there. So do yourself a favor and disconnect this, and also use tweezers when you're doing it. So not too dirty in here. It's looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and give the laser a quick clean. I don't think it's going to fix it, but we'll give it a shot. That's still pretty cheap. If you guys watched my other video, I did a video on PMAP about a week or so ago. If I do replace the laser in this, be prepared for that. I'm going to skip that. But if you want to see how to tune one of these lasers with PMAP, check out my other video. So this laser actually does load DVDs. Let's try a CD. It's kind of slow, but it does load. We might be able to save this laser. This one is doing the same thing that the one I had a couple days ago was doing. I'm going to try to put this... I'm going to try to put this lid back on it. So this laser is working now. I'm going to continue to take it apart because I am going to tune this laser with PMAP. As a status where I'm at, I've got my UART connector soldered onto the board, and I'm going to get this back together and hooked up to the computer and programmed. Alright, this is all tuned up. I'm going to get it back together. Alright, let's see what we got here. All right. That was a CD disc. Let's try the DVD. DVD single layer. Beautiful. All right. Last check is going to be the DVD dual layer. So we're going to try a dual layer DVD movie here. So. And we're playing a DVD dual layer. All right, that's number 2. Let's get to that third one with the power issue. All right, here's the third one. This one is not getting any power. I'm gonna get it tore down and take a look. All right, I've got this PS2 out of its shell, and I'm gonna get the power supply out. One quick thing I'm going to do before I do that is I'm just going to check this fuse. So I'm going to go ahead and put my meter in continuity mode. If I touch these together, it should beep, and if I touch either side of this fuse, if it's good, it should beep. So we have a good fuse. I'm going to go do some poking around and see what I can find. All right, I want to show you guys what I found so far. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to check the power coming in from the wall. Helps if we turn the switch on. All right, so we got, out of the way, got 122 volts coming in from the wall. So the next thing that we'll do is we'll switch this over to DC power, and I'm going to show you what I have coming in on the PlayStation. So nothing there, and nothing there. So this power supply is actually not putting out any power, and that's probably what's causing our problem. So the unfortunate thing is I don't have another power supply. I thought I did, but I don't, to test this thing and see if that would fix it. I don't have any parts to fix this right now, so unfortunately I think this PlayStation 2 is going to go on the shelf, at least until I can actually get some parts to do the repair. So there you go. That's that one. All right, so 2 out of 3 isn't too bad. So this last one needs a power supply, or I'm going to look at possibly repairing the power supply. I have a couple of dead power supplies laying around, so I might actually see if I can get a couple repair kits, capacitor kits and stuff, so I can repair those. And then I have 2 good ones. So this PS2 Slim is ready to go, and this PS2 Fat is ready to go. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all the next time.